Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another LSPDF tutorial. As you can see, guys, we are right here on GTA5mods.com, and in today's tutorial we're gonna go ahead and replace some vehicles into your game. So you're gonna go ahead and need this easy mod folder right here. This folder right here is gonna eliminate a couple things. As you can see, it says say goodbye to X64 and past days. So this means you're not going to be using no past days or to replace some vehicles into your game. Take a look at this picture right here. So you're not going to be using no past days. It can be very confusing if you have to use a lot of past days, because sometimes you download a vehicle and you will say you have to replace it to maybe like X64E past day 5 or past day 6. So we're not going to be using this right here. So this easy mod folder is going to help you out to make things look much more simple to replace some vehicles. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and replace this. We're gonna go ahead and install this Huracan right here so that you can spawn into the game. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and install this Ferrari California right here, and just to wrap it up, and we're gonna go ahead and install this Nissan right here, and then we're gonna go ahead and jump into the game and see if these vehicles can actually spawn into the game. All right, so I will urge you to watch this video all the way to the end first before you decide whether you want to do this or not, because this might not be something some people want to do. All right, so without any further ado, you're gonna need to have your GTA 5 main directory open. All right, this is where we're gonna start our installation right here. So let me go ahead and open up my easy mod folder right here. All right, so this is the easy mod folder. I'm gonna go ahead and unzip the folder, and I'm gonna go ahead and move it right here. All right, readme or it will not work. All right, let's go ahead and read the readme here real quick, and the installation should be pretty much simple. All right, let me see where it says the installation. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go to mods on our GTA 5 main directory right here. So this is the pathway we're gonna need to follow. All right, so let's go ahead and go to mods. Was it the mods update 64 DLC packs? All right, so this is where you're gonna need to be. As you can see, we already installed one thing on this mods on this DLC packs. We installed the vehicle. I think we were doing how to install police vehicles or something like that. All right, so let me go ahead and close this right here. Let's open up the mods folder, and then we're gonna open up the update folder 64. It's pretty much it's pretty much sending you into the this mods update 64 is actually the pathway to get into this right here. All right, let me see what's going on in here. All right, so let's go ahead and just take this file right here and drop it right here. All right, as you can see on top of our EUP menu is right there. All right, so we're not gonna close this just yet because we're gonna need that name to replace onto our OpenIV. All right, alrighty, so now we're gonna go ahead and get our OpenIV open. All right, so we get to our OpenIV right here. We're gonna go ahead and if you have watched my other tutorials as well, I did suggest that you need to save this pathway right here. So it's gonna be the DLC pathway that we're gonna need to be going into. So let me go ahead and go into that. So you're gonna need to be on this page right here. All right, as you can see, it says mods update RPF common and data. So if you are new to this and you want me to go ahead and start from the fresh, I'm just gonna go ahead and go to mods. I'm gonna go to update RPF common and then data. All right, as you can see, we are on this page right here. You can find your DLC list right here. So let me go ahead and open up, make sure your edit mode is on, just like so. I'm gonna go ahead and open up our DLC list. This window should pop up right here. You're gonna go to the very bottom of it. You're gonna highlight the line that's at the very bottom. You're gonna go ahead and copy that line. All right, as you can see, my cursor is right there. Just go ahead and press enter, and when you do press enter, let's go ahead and paste that line right there. As you can see, now we do have two lines. Now you can go ahead right here and erase the name in the middle right there, just like that. And then you're gonna go ahead and copy this name right here, the EMF name right there. You can just copy it, or you can just type it right here as it looks over here. All right, let me just go ahead and paste it. As you can see, now it's there. All right, go ahead and click save. We are done with that, and now you can go ahead and close your GTA 5 main directory folder. All right, go ahead and refresh that, go back, refresh. Now we can go ahead and close this. Now we can go ahead and work with OpenIV. All right, let me see here. Now we're gonna need to start replacing some of these cars, right? So let me go ahead and go to close all archives. Now we're gonna go ahead and need to go to, let's go ahead and go replace some vehicles. We're gonna go ahead and go to mods, update 64 DLC packs. So you should be right here, and we're gonna go ahead and go into this file that we just installed. All right, on on our OpenIV. So it's gonna be, open up this file right here and go to DLC RPF, just like that. Go to 64, and then we're gonna go ahead and go to vehicles.rpf right here. All right, vehicles.rpf right here. We're gonna go ahead and double click on that. So when you open it, yours should be empty like mine, like this, because you have never done this before, right? So it should be empty like this. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead, let me go ahead and move this over here. Let me move this over here. So let's go ahead and install our first vehicle. It's going to be the Nissan. It really doesn't matter which order you're doing this. Go ahead and unzip these files right here. All right, go ahead and move this over here, and now we can go ahead and double click on that, and now you're gonna find all of these files right here. It's gonna go ahead and give you a readme, and of course if you do read this readme right here, it's gonna send you to this path. If you did not install easy mod folder, it's gonna go ahead, you will have to install this vehicle on this path right here. So we don't need this right now. All right, we're just gonna be installing this here. So I'll go ahead and go to favorites and add it to your favorites right here. You can go ahead, and I'm gonna go ahead and name mine replace cars, just like that. All right, that's how I'm gonna save mine. All right, but now we're gonna go ahead and install these 3 files right here. Since you're not gonna be driving these cars, it really doesn't matter whether you put any tune to them or anything like that. This is just for visual effect into the game. All right, so let me go ahead and drop these files right here, and we're gonna go ahead and open it up and see what it looks like. All right, so this is how this Nissan is gonna look like in game, and of course it's gonna come in different colors, of course, once you're already in game, and the civilians driving this vehicle, they're gonna pretty much do whatever they want with it. All right, so now we are done with our vehicle. Let's go ahead and move this one to the top. Now we're gonna go ahead and replace the Ferrari. All right, so you don't really need to tune these vehicles right here. You're gonna be pretty much doing this as a police officer, so you're not going to be driving this, so it really doesn't matter. So it's just for visual effect. All right, so let's go ahead and open up our replace file right there, and of course we're going to go ahead and take the top 3 files right here, drag and drop those files in here, and then we're going to go ahead and take a look at it and see what it looks like. All right, so this is how this vehicle is going to look like in game. It actually does have working roof as well, so you could see sometimes some people driving around with the top down or something like that. All right, so this one works. So now we are done with this. Go ahead and move this one over here. Let's open up our Huracan now. Hopefully this Huracan works. Some vehicles might take longer to spawn into the game, and if you find that to be a little bit annoying, you can always come back into this file right here and delete those files if you want. All right, I'm just showing you guys how to do this for now, and of course we are going into the replace file right there, and we're gonna find these 3 files right here. I'm gonna go ahead and drop these files in there just like so. Let's go ahead and open it up and see what it looks like. So this is what is going to be running around the streets. All right, you might be chasing this vehicle at some point, given that maybe somebody driving under the influence or something like that, somebody running a red light or something like that. You could be pulling over this vehicle in game. All right, so now that we are done with that, let's go ahead and close this. We are done with this as well. We are done with all of these files right here. You can go ahead and delete that. All right, you can go ahead and delete that as well. All right, so now you're only left with your OpenIV. Go ahead and close your edit mode, go to file, close all archives. We are done with this. Now I'm gonna go ahead and restart my computer, and then I'll go ahead and see you guys in game. All right, let me go ahead and do this here real quick. Alrighty guys, now that we are in game, as you can see, the vehicle that I'm following right now is the one of the 3 that we just installed. All right, so you can see that the method works. So I encourage you to give it a little bit of time, and you're gonna find the other vehicles starting to spawn a little bit more. All right, it's not gonna spawn all the vehicles at once. Some are gonna spawn, some are not gonna spawn at a given time, but if you give it a little bit of time, and of course if you install maybe like, I would say maybe like 5 models or something like that, you'll find that maybe like 3 of them will spawn every time you are in a game. All right, and do not abuse the system, because that's gonna make your game crash. Okay, so make sure you install as many as your computer can handle. All right, I do have I'll consider my computer a little bit more of a potato type of computer, so it's not really as strong as I would like it to be, but it can handle, I would say maybe like 10 vehicles, 10 replaced vehicles. And I think after I go above that, I can start to see like the game crashing a little bit, or even the texture of the game start to lose a little bit of texture in the game as well. All right, I think we just got the other one drive the opposite direction. So this was just a little bit of a sample of what we just did. All right, so if it works for you, make sure you let me know in the comment section whether it worked for you. Maybe I missed something that I needed to let you guys know, but I think I covered pretty much everything. So I'm just gonna go ahead and conclude the episode right here. So make sure you are subscribing to the channel if you are new. Drop a like on the video, and please do comment down below, and I'll see you guys on the next tutorial. So hopefully it's gonna be another exciting one. This is just a little bit of a sample right here. I was just showing you guys.